Well, you must love Rochester, and Rochester sure loves you. Because what a treat that people are going to get to hear and see you up close talking about the glory days. Kind of paint the picture for us of what this event's about.
Well, number one, we'll see. It's interesting when you talk about the glory days. Of course, most people think about just those 4 years, but my glory days started when I was a little kid. But the thing is, I will go into some of that, but I'll answer questions that people have. But the thing that I love about it, it does bring back good memories of my teammates. It brings back the memories that we shared in the locker room. Mm-hmm. Good, but bad, but mostly good, without a doubt. You know, of course, the bickering bills and all that. But the bottom line is we're going to relive some of those times where we had a lot of fun, a blast, the highs and lows. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited because I wasn't sure until I started getting in with, Caitlin from Hunter's Hope and mm-hmm. Jeff Cobb that works, the big cameraman, did all my TV shows back in the day. We started talking about the good old days, and hopefully they'll come back. But those days that bring back the memories, and of course that bring back the smile on my face.
Yeah, I have a lot of memories, obviously, fond ones of your days in the NFL. As a young boy, you mentioned you might dive into a little bit. But when you look back on your life and you think about some of those memories, is there a moment a defining moment for you, something that really stands out?
Oh, without a doubt. My first game in the NFL against the New York Jets, knowing that those dreams as a little boy growing up in a little small town of Pennsylvania called East Brady, that, 800 in my hometown. I had 28 on my football team. I think 65 in my graduating class. And to be honest with you, not many of those kids back in my day growing up there ever went to college, let alone play sports in college. So for me to go to a major college like the University of Miami, being recruited by Penn State, and of course, the ultimate was playing the NFL, because where I'm from, it's like, I guess, being from Buffalo, Rochester, you're a big Bills fan. Well, back where I grew up, you're a big Steeler fan. And, of course, me being a teenager, I got to watch the Steelers, my idol, Terry Bradshaw. I got to watch him win Super Bowls, and how that motivated me and kept that dream of playing the NFL, kept that dream of taking care of mom and dad and mm-hmm. making my 5 brothers proud of me and making my hometown proud that somebody made it from a little town called East Brady. So those memories when I ran onto the field against the Jets back in 1986 was one that I looked up and I said, thank you, Lord, thank you. This is what I've always dreamt about, and I hope I can make your career, continue to take care of mom and dad.
Yeah, I know, without a doubt, there are a lot of people who are proud of you and what you've accomplished. I'm going to get a little deep here, a little philosophical. Looking at your life and as you're talking to people and you're sharing these moments with people, what do you want them to take away about maybe the impact that you've had on families, on our communities, and, the legacy you have?
You know what, the bottom line for me, no matter where I go, I try to have people understand that everybody goes through tough times. It might not be cancer, it might be a bad day, it might be a bad year, and you're in college and the grades that you wanted weren't quite what they wanted to be, a friend that you had an argument with, or, your grandparents are going through a tough fight for their life. And the thing is, we all go through tough times in our life, but it's your attitude that you have to persevere through some of those tough times and realize that, you know what, you're not alone in this. There's other people have a lot worse than you do. Mm-hmm. And to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I can make a difference. I can be a difference maker for some people out there. And through my life, you always, hope for the best. You always hope that when you're done playing, that dream of winning the Super Bowl, that dream of being able to do all the things you ever wanted came true. But most 99% of people, that does not happen to. Mm-hmm. And 100% of people will go through tough times. Even a guy like Tom Brady went through a couple tough times. He lost a couple Super Bowls. So the thing is, it's being able to persevere through those tough times, being able to look yourself in the mirror and say you have been a person that has overcome some obstacles, but you're a better person through it, and that it won't be the last time that something comes into your life that will test your perseverance, will test your willpower to keep fighting and never give up. So when I do my appearances and when I end my talk all the time, I pretty much look at the people in the audience, whether it's young kids, whether it's, middle-aged, or whether it's senior citizens. I always tell them, you know what, when you leave here tonight, the next week, go there, try to be a difference maker for somebody. It might not be somebody with cancer. It might be your grandmother, your mom and dad going through a tough time. What that hug, what that I love you, what that smile on your face will do to them is unbelievable, because I always bring back when I was in the hospital, when they gave me less than a 10% chance of living, not one time did my family ever walked into my hospital room with a frown on their face. Yeah. They walked in with an attitude they're going to make my day better by their presence, by their attitude, by the smile on their face, and what they said to me. Those things made me want to continue to fight, to never give up. And I've been very blessed to have a lot of great people, great family members in my life, but not everybody has that. Yeah. So if that person, you're walking down the street or you're there seeing somebody and he doesn't look like he's having a good day, walk over. Say hello. How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? Man, it's a great day today. Give him a hug or just say, you have a good day. What that means to people is just unbelievable.
Yeah, words so true. And I know a part of your story is your son Hunter, who will forever have a special place in your heart. But this is benefiting an organization that's helped so many people in his namesake.
Oh, yeah, he has. And the biggest one he's changed is me. It gave me... You know what the thing is? I look back on my life. I look back at all the things that has happened to me, good and bad. And, from his 4 Super Bowl losses to having a son born on my birthday, Valentine's Day, and all those dreams I had of, me teaching him how to play quarterback and throwing a baseball and shooting hoops and going hunting and fishing. Pretty much all those things that my father did with his 6 sons. I dreamt about doing it with my son. But you know what? I get it. I understand why I've been going through what I'm going through. I understand why Hunter's life has changed mine. And people always say, and this is a tough one to answer, because they say, what would you change in your life? And it's interesting because, yeah, everybody prays for a healthy child, without a doubt. I wish I had a healthy child. But he has made me the man I am today. And if it wasn't for what he went through, I probably... Number one, I might not be married. Number two, but he's changed my heart. He's made me a better person, a better man, and a better individual to go out there and be able to, do what I do through my son. So he's definitely been a game changer in my heart.
Wow. Wow. I am just captivated by listening to you, the words that you're saying. And I'm sure, without a doubt, the people that come out to hear you speak are going to be captivated as well. If people want to get tickets or they want to hear you speak, want a chance to ask you questions, where can they go?
They can go to huntershope.org. I'm not sure how many tickets we have available, but I just urge everybody, if you want to come. And I know, and I'll leave it like this, that when you leave that room, you leave that facility that night on August 7th, you will leave a different person. And that's my objective, to make people, number one, have fun, enjoy, hear some things that they probably never heard before. But when they leave there, they will leave a different person, a better person. Wow. It all comes from the heart. And I never carry notes. I don't have notes on me. I just speak from my heart and what's true and what I want people to take from my speeches that I give. And that's what I do for a living now. I travel the country speaking, and that's what the good Lord has put in front of me. And I'm just so thankful that I have a family, not only my family that I have with my wife, my kids, and my brothers, but my family of Buffalo Bill fans. And I would not want to live anywhere else. I know that I said I never wanted to play for the Buffalo Bills. And I get that brought up all the time. Yeah. But I'm here, and I'm still here.
Well, and speaking of the Bills,
is the people.
Yeah, speaking of the Bills, before I let you go, they did start camp on this Thursday. So I'm sure a question that you get a lot, your predictions for their season, or what are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm not going to give a prediction, but I am excited because I know what we have. I know that we have a quarterback that's going to be a great one. I just know by watching him these past 6 months, I've noticed how he ended the season last year. I see how he is with the players. I think we have what it takes, but the bottom line is every year, Alexis, it all comes down to staying healthy. You cannot have your star players either sitting on the bench because they're injured, watching from the sideline because they're injured. We need to stay healthy. We cannot afford somebody to get hurt, especially the guy calling the shots behind the center. And you think of the New England Patriots. They would not be where they're at if it wasn't for Tom Brady. New Orleans Saints, Drew Brees. Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger. So it all comes down to that. And to be honest with you, I'm excited about the Buffalo Bills. I'm excited about what we have coming August 7th. And I want to throw this out there. Connors and Ferris, Greg Connors has been a big part of Hunter's Hope's life for many years. He's been on our board. We cannot do what we do without Greg. And as Connors and Ferris are our major sponsors. So a big, huge thank you to him and his family for always being here for the kids that were here. At the Hunter's Hope Medical Symposium in Ellicottville, New York, we have over 60 families that are here with their children. We have scientists and doctors from all over the world that have been here for the last 3 days. So we are making a difference, and that's what we want to do, and that's why we do it.
Well, thank you for all that you and your family do as an advocate for many families who are in need. And, thank you for taking the time to speak to us today as well. Reliving those glory years with Jim Kelly. We wish you the best blessings to you and your family.
Alexis, I appreciate everything. Thank you very much, and I look forward to it.
All right, take care.